Good morning and welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy show with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early AF at 4:45 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel, then at 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. Today we are talking about one love and productivity. What is the connection between one love and productivity? Which may not seem like such an obvious connection, but you will soon see it's super obvious and also super powerful. For those of you who are new to the show, please hit the subscribe button and get all these videos for free. Also, I did say free. One, two, three, four, free. You can also go to productivethroughjoy.com, see about us. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations about being productive through joy. We have a really innovative narrative approach to this business. We know, as you all know, that everyone's life tells a story. So everyone's life has told a story up to this point. Everyone's life is currently telling a story, and everyone's life will eventually tell a story as well in the future. And so we use that concept to organize our particular approach to creating productivity, to co-creating productivity with people. So really innovative. Look for us, check for that, and let's dive into the topic today. So again, we're talking about productivity and its relationship to, sorry, and one love. So thanks for being here. Again, for those of you who are new, allow me to say a few words about myself to give you somewhat of an introduction to who I am. The speaker, the interlocutor. This is Dr. Michael Datcher. I am the author of the New York Times bestseller Raising Fences, which was a Today Show Book of the Month pick. That book's film rights were optioned by the actor Will Smith, whose people called my people, and I eventually agreed to write the screenplay for that particular project. I'm also the author of the acclaimed historical novel Americus, which is set 13 miles from Ferguson, where of course Michael Brown was murdered. God bless that young man's family, and the conflagration that ensued happened there as well. That book interrogates the intersection of race and violence in our country. I think that we are a complex situation that we're all, of course, going through at this present historical moment. I am also the author of the forthcoming monograph, Animating Black and Brown Liberation, A Theory of American Literatures. That book looks at the intersection of activism and literature. Really powerful book that'll be out on SUNY Press, State University of New York Press, April 2019. I'll be touring that book as well, so I'm touring two books at the same time. I'm currently on the tour for Americas. I'll be coming to you sometime near you. I'm sure I'll be at the Pasadena Lit Fest, May the 18th and 19th. I'll be at the Leimert Park Book Fair. I believe that was happening in June. I'll be at the World Stage in Los Angeles, April the 10th. So I'm coming to places near and far. Look for me. What else should I say? Oh, I should also say that I'm the board president actually of the World Stage, a literary and jazz venue here in Los Angeles, 501c3 nonprofit. Great series of programs there. My educational background is UC Berkeley as an undergraduate, my master's from UCLA, and my PhD in English literature from the University of California at Riverside. I'm currently a professor of English at Loyola Marymount University here in Los Angeles. Guys, I'm an expert at being productive, right? I don't say that to brag or boast, but people are oftentimes surprised at my level of productivity when they learn about my crazy background. I am the product of a young girl who was assaulted at a young age, gave in a terrible situation, obviously, gave birth to me at 17, and I was subsequently given up for adoption to an amazing single divorcee. Yet at the time, there was no biological father, no adopted father. Listen, difficult times for the young MD. Yet, as Kool Mo D famously said, "How you like me now?" Right? And if I can be this productive and be so through joy, so can many of us who are watching this show. That fact inspires the show, inspires our business. We are for service. We like to work with people who have been through a little something, because we know in the larger scheme of things, when people like us who come from somewhat or in somewhat, or in from very challenging circumstances, we can offer inspiration and hope, honestly, to those who come from similar circumstances. So that's important to us because we know everyone needs a little inspiration, including me. So thanks for being here. Let's dive into the topic today. So today guys, we're talking about one love and productivity. And point one is that, listen, one love, which is a term popularized by the great mystic and musician and activist Bob Marley, but the term one love, the concept, the notion is ancient, certainly predates Bob Marley. The idea that all is one, all is created, all is a part of the all in all. It's actually an ancient Egyptian concept that from all things came from the one, call it God. They call it Amen. The oldest name for God in that tradition is Amen, who ironically, or not ironically, but obviously in the Bible, if you are a Christian individual, you know that the word Amen, Amen, so be it, it is. That actually is the name of the oldest name for God in the Egyptian tradition. Of course, that name, God's name, is all over the book, the Bible, if you know the Bible also. Just a little history there quickly. Amen. But we call it, say Amen, it's the same thing. So be it, it is. The isness that is. So they believe that all things are related because all came from the all, from the primordial thing. And so you want to know that you are a part of the all, which may not seem that important, but when you know that you are a part of the all in all, that means that you're related to all things, which will change your attitude about how you do and engage in certain types of behavior. So that's point one. Because what you do impacts all those around you. When you help others, you're really helping yourself. Although we should help others just because it's good. Point two is when you have a one love attitude, you want to be of service, right? Like, so this business, we have a business when we, of course, charge money and have clients, because that's part of what we do, above and beyond being a professor, which is my other major mission, kind of vocation, the thing that I love, because teaching the youth, helping the youth, being with the youth, it really encourages me, but also is a way to pass down knowledge that's been passed down to me. But the idea that we want to serve in this business, because that's a part of what we do. You want to be of service in whatever enterprise that you are currently engaged in. Be of service, right? When you're of service, you're also helping to support the natural order of things, right? Each one teach one, all hands on deck, all working towards the same good. You want to have a service orientation. That's just what it is, and even if you are looking at it in kind of a selfish way, when you have a service orientation, it all eventually comes back to you anyway, because we are all interrelated, which goes right into point three. As you have a one love philosophy, perspective, as you are about service, you will see an absolute uptick in your productivity. I know that many people are selfish and cheat, connive, lie, and become the president and have great success. I mean, I know that happens a lot. I mean, that we live in the real world. We deal with business, so we know that's the thing. But I don't know. In the long term, it's just, we think about it as whole wealth in terms of your joy, your resources, your health, your friendships, your relationships. You want to have whole wealth. And the people who lie, cheat, connive, besides going to jail and getting impeached, in my personal experience, because I know people like that, we all probably do, so certainly in this line of work, those people tend not to be really happy. They just, some are just don't care. But you want to be able to enjoy what you have. I don't want to get too preachy, but boom, goes the dynamite. That's all we have for today. Thanks for being here. This is your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. We air each weekday morning, hella early at 4:45 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel, then 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. So we'll see you this afternoon at 4:45 p.m. for the last show of the week. Again, we air on the weekdays. So that's it. Look for me. Go to productivethroughjoy.com. We'll see you soon. Until then, let's talk about it and be about it. Deuces.